Less than 24 hours from now until the world champion Green Bay Packers kick off this highly anticipated season. Hello everyone, thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Julie Lund. Well, today it's an off day for the Packers as the Super Bowl champs get set for tomorrow night's season opener. The Saints march into Lambeau Field for a 7:30 kickoff. Matt Zahn has a final preview in tonight's Packers Plus.
Yeah, Julie, this game a battle of the last two Super Bowl champs. The Saints and the Packers have each won 53 games since 2006. They're also the only offenses to finish in the top 10 in each of the last 5 seasons. The Packers offense should get even better this year with a healthy Jermichael Finley. His return from injury, along with a full house in the backfield, could put the offense on a record pace.
With the guys we have on this side of the ball, we create a lot of matchup problems. With big man over there, 88, coming back, he's going to create a lot of mismatch opportunities for us as an offense. And then with Ryan Grant and Starks being healthy, obviously our running game should be where we saw a few years ago. So we're excited about what we're putting on.
The Packers have been hot starters. They've won their last 4 openers, and under Coach McCarthy, they are 11-6 in September.
All right, not long now.
No, it's here.
All right, thanks, Matt. Tens of thousands of people, of course, will be in Green Bay tomorrow when the Packers open their season, and law enforcement officials say they are ready. The party begins early as people can get into the NFL kickoff concert around 3:15. Green Bay Police and Ashwaubenon Public Safety will have officers on top of the rec center across the street from Lambeau Field. Officers say give them a vantage point to make sure things are going well with the large crowd.
The biggest concern is having that many people in a very, very, very small area. It's very difficult to manage. That's why we have the personnel there to make sure that things will go smoothly.
Officials estimate about 40,000 people will be watching the concert, by the way, at Skid Row, Lady Antebellum, and Maroon 5. They're also going to get an EMS room set up at the Dunn Hudson Center. Well, tomorrow, fans can test their football skills and knowledge at a unique attraction at Bart Starr Plaza. This is Game Day Village. NFL sponsors are taking the opportunity to advertise their products like pizzas, drinks, and video games, and fans can try it all out free. They also have venues set up so fans can play trivia, throw footballs through tires, and get autographs from famous players. This opens tomorrow at 10 a.m. Again, at concert starts around 4, and as Matt said, kickoff is 7:30. Well, Aaron Rodgers and Clint Matthews are getting some added exposure thanks to General Mills. The company plans to feature them both on special edition Wheaties boxes. Look at that. General Mills praised Rodgers and Matthews just for the play on the field, but also their contributions to the community. 2 separate Wheaties boxes will be available in Wisconsin within a month. And now for first on our forecast, Brian Olsen in this evening to bring us a fantastic Packers forecast, right?
Oh, absolutely. It looks gorgeous for the game tomorrow evening. No doubt about that. Temperatures dropping from the daytime highs in the 70s through the 60s during the game and likely into the up 50s as the game ends. Can't ask for much more than that. Or today, clouds nil across the region, or 1 or 2 right at the beginning of the loop. They were out of here and never saw another one come up. Sunshine in the eyes of those headed westbound at rush hour this evening. At this point, crystal clear outside. Temperatures have dropped once again into the 50s and low 60s. It's a delightful evening. Those winds are nice and light once again. We're not falling as much as we did last night. Last night we made it down to 40. The prior night, 39. Tonight, up around 49 degrees. So a little bit more pleasant for more people. And we have another stellar day, maybe the best yet, on the way for tomorrow.
All right, that's what I like to hear. Thanks, Brian.
See you in a bit.
Wisconsin Governor Scott Walker has been appointed to the Executive Committee of the Republican Governors Association. He joins 6 other Republican governors on that committee. Walker replaces Texas Governor Rick Perry, who stepped down to join the presidential race. Well, we're learning more about the president's job creation plan that he will unveil tomorrow night. Democratic sources say it's a roughly $300 billion plan. It's focused mostly on new infrastructure spending and targeted tax cuts for individuals and small businesses. One Democrat familiar with the plan says it would be paid for partly by closing corporate loopholes and raising taxes on the wealthiest Americans. Some Republicans already dismissed the proposal, saying it will just be a continuation of what they say is the president's failed 2009 stimulus. The president will detail the plan before a joint session of Congress tomorrow night. 3 protesters were arrested after refusing to leave an event attended by Congressman Paul Ryan last night. The protesters shouted at Janesville native as he tried to talk about the nation's debt crisis during a Rotary meeting in the Milwaukee suburb of Greenfield. Ryan said protests are the new norm, and he says Wisconsin is going to be the most targeted state in the presidential race, and that's why political tactics are already happening. About 20 other people, as you see, escorted from that event. 2 Assembly Democrats announced plans today to run for Tammy Baldwin's open congressional seat. This morning, Representative Kelda Royce announced her candidacy. Shortly after that, her colleague, Representative Mark Pocan, announced he too will make a run for that job. Both talked about bringing strong progressive voice to Washington.
My life experience, I think they stand out. Having a small business for 23 years, the experience I've had with nonprofit organizations.
And to be one of the leaders of Democrat caucus and leading us in unity to fight against Scott Walker's attacks on the middle class. So to now have this opportunity to go take that fight, and my very passionate, bold leadership to Washington is very exciting.
State Senator John Urbanbach has also said he may be interested in running for the seat, but has not made an official announcement. Baldwin, of course, announced this week she is running for U.S. Senate. A state lawmaker says he's introducing a bill that would protect families from losing their health insurance. Milwaukee Democratic Representative John Richards announced the Patients' Bill of Rights today at the Capitol. This bill contains many of the same protections as President Obama's signature Affordable Care Act. However, Richards said his bill is necessary because of pending legal challenges that could take down Obama's law.
Ensures that the fundamental health insurance protection already provided under federal law cannot be taken away from our family, friends, and neighbors at the whim of Washington or the courts.
The bill would prevent insurance companies from denying coverage because of pre-existing conditions. It would also ban lifetime benefit caps. A Madison woman and her son are accused of abandoning an elderly woman who fell in their home and leaving her on the floor while they went out for pizza. You remember, local authorities found a mummified body of 7-year-old Mary Coleman in a Winona home in August of 2009. Well, according to court records, Coleman died 2 days after the fall in May of that year. Prosecutors say Coleman's sister and nephew stashed her body in the garage. 71-year-old Veronica King and her son, 45-year-old Stephen King, he's of Evansville, are both facing charges that include first-degree reckless homicide and hiding a corpse. A 15-year-old boy had died after rock climbing in Adams County. It happened yesterday at Rocha Free State Park in Preston. Officials say 5 boys were visiting the park. 2 of them climbed the bluff. 1 fell and died of his injuries. Another teen had to be rescued but was not hurt. A Sauk County woman is dead after a farming accident that happened yesterday morning. According to police, 74-year-old Yvonne Assel was run over by a bobcat driven by her husband. He was moving bales of hay and lost sight of her just before it happened. She was pronounced dead at the scene. Madison police are questioning a 16-year-old following reports of an attempted abduction at a Westtown Mall this afternoon. The 20-year-old victim told police the teen came into the restroom, displayed a knife, and tried to walk her out of the mall. But a family member was waiting for her and interrupted the plan. Police picked up a teen who matched the suspect's description. He has not been arrested. Tragedy in Russia coming up. The devastating plane crash that killed almost an entire hockey team. Plus, answer to the nation's obesity problem. UW researchers found out about food addiction. Coming up.